quick update. They're not the prettiest, they're not the most exciting, but they are flares. And they're not going anywhere. Back end shot, she's getting there, man. Flares, got the... We also got the front flares in, but we got to make some triangle bracket, and we're probably gonna have to drill and tap into the spindle, maybe, I'm not sure, or we'll go off this bolt, but we need like a triangle off here and here. Got some more wiring touched up and buttoned up. It's getting there. Keep watching. Today we're gonna make mounts for the front fender mounts. So we got these mounted yesterday. Well, that'll probably be for this video or in this video. So we started messing around with it. Got a piece of round stock here so we could bend it around it and get a nice curve. So what we're gonna do with this, cameraman's all in my grill, is this is what we're doing. So we're gonna come up. Yeah, I'm gonna start you can see. Look down there. So this was a mock-up one yesterday, but it was, you know, we needed matching and we didn't have another one on brackets. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna take a piece of stock right here and come off, and we're gonna weld this to that stock about at that angle. We're gonna heat this here and bend it out this way, and the same over here and bend it out that way. And then we're gonna mount the fender, which we already made a bracket for yesterday, what I'll put in here in the video. Back up, bro. So that's our bracket for holding that on. We ordered some cap nuts off of Amazon for this, so we'll trim these and then it'll be cap nut real nice and clean. So we need to attach to this in order to get the bracket to support. So first things first, we got a 6-foot piece. We cut it in half. We measured the two distances, and we got out the torch. We need this one close because we want to match that angle. We're trying to make two identical mounts. We got our torch here. Highly flammable. We already marked where we need it to be heated up. Right in here. So we're going to heat this bad boy till it turns bright red. All right, so now we got the piece cut, and we got to make these two cuts or drill holes to mount this here, and then we'll put the bolts in. We'll bring the V off of that some situation somehow. We have this for an example, but we're going to do something like so. We'll weld it off. We'll put some gussets on it. We'll figure it out, but that's our game plan. All right, so now we have the other one and we're just matching that. We're gonna match it as best we can. And that was pretty easy. Now we're gonna let it cool off. We got so far, we got a matching mount, matching setup. Let them cool off. Action. Whoa! So now we're gonna make a little pattern here. Because obviously I'm not a magician and I can't just say, oh, these two holes go here, they're there. Boom, put them in. No. So how does this get mounted? Let's figure this out. That way it could. Let's see. Is that our mount? Yes, because nope. The length is where we cut. Here's the length. So we're going 2 inches this way. I want the bolt holes to be pretty centered. All right. We got our piece there. Here is our piece. There we go. We're going to put that there. We're going to get a screwdriver or a marker. I don't know if a marker is going to make it in through the bottom, but we're going to try. I'm going to press down on that where I want it. And then I'm going to put 2 marks by pressing the drill bit in the hole. I don't know if I'm getting it though. This hole's bigger, the back one. I felt my finger touch that. Might have to go back to the drawing board if I had a pen or pencil, but find out in 3 seconds. So we got 2 holes. We got 2 marks. There's our 2 marks. We're going to drill 2 holes there. Cut. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. It's our final drill bit size. You don't gotta follow me around, bud. Just stay where I'm working, pal. Action. All right.
I've been filming. We don't have 10 hours, bro. Jeez. So anyway, here's our part, and here's our template. So we got the template part, and we're gonna drill down through this hole. Just left a mark. I got a mark now. That's just a starter. So we're gonna go back in that hole. And that, look, that'll line us up. That'll line us up where that hole is. We gotta line up the next hole with that. We can always make these holes a little bigger than need be in the end to give them movement. Speed isn't always the key. Slower speed and pressure will cut steel pretty good. It's not aluminum, we don't fly through it. You got WD-40 or some kind of cleaner, a jug of oil. You can use that to start it. Now, if this one works, obviously we'll just take this and copy it. Doesn't work. So now we got a bolt in the bottom. Doing it this way just because it's a little easier. That's hot. That's hot. I know. Cool it off. Come back to it. I'm in a rush. I'm always in a rush. That's a good thing, bad thing, it works. I like where it's at. The hole's off a little bit for the other one, but it wasn't fully drilled yet. Grab the drill. Grab the same bit of just here. Drill through that. We might only need one bolt there, but I feel like more the merrier. I'm just gonna stick this one in just to have it in the hole so it doesn't rotate. But that's the important stuff. That's our support bracket for this bracket. You saw me go up our bend a minute ago. So now I know this is my front bracket because it's shorter. I'm gonna pop the welder out in a second. And I'm gonna weld this bad boy right there. I might have to manipulate this some. I'm not sure this bracket lines up with anything here yet. It's actually way off. I'm gonna have to bend it way in. But I gotta get it on here so I can bend it. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna tack that baby there and go from there. Pause. Cut. So my cameraman kind of quit. But anyway, so we got that mounted. One bolt really tight. The other bolt's just sitting there for lining up purposes. I'm gonna grab the bolt because I want to be as close to that as possible. Just always think the closer you are for welding, the better it will be. We're gonna tack it, so we got no mask on, so let's try to figure out semi where it's going to be. So this is going to be like so. And I would like it to be about here. I like there. There it is. Hopefully we can stay straight while we're tacking it. Hopefully the freaking water doesn't act up. We got a tack, but it broke off. It's tacked in place. I'm grab my mask. do some little better cuts. I mean, better welds. All right, so I got that pretty good welded to the point where if I wanted to, I could bend this any which way. So again, almost want to take the bracket off. I need that to be there, so give that a little more tweak up. A little bit more tweak up. I kind of want this to be way down here. So, all right, I like that. I'm gonna take that bolt out. If I can get to it now. Might not be able to. Yeah, we can. Alright. I was hoping the nut didn't fall away out, but it's in place. Flip her over, and we're going to weld the snap out of this thing. I mean, weld best we can, as much as we can. Because we need it to be a support bracket. It's going to be supporting that thing pretty good. Artwork. There we go. Shame my cameraman failed me today. Anyway, just kidding. Just kidding. Busy. Having fun. Hopefully. Come back over. Weld every bit that we can weld to this. Both edges, everything. Here it goes. You might be able to see this right now. Sometimes, I don't really have no water laying around. I can't totally just drench it, so it's not going to put out the fire. But tried to cool it a little. There's our main bracket. We'll let that puppy cool off. I can't. Like my 360 camera? All right, quick update. We got front flares, baby. Fenders, baby. Look at them bad boys. They're not professionally, superficially great, but they work. If you watched the video before, you've probably seen how I made them. There's our crazy little bracket contraption. Comes off the spindle. And 3 bolts hold it on. Waiting on 2 cast-on nuts here. We got the custom melt-in fit. Back ones are on. That's another feet out of the way. Getting there, baby. So now we're just literally waiting on some screws for that, and that'll be done. Still a little manipulating to do, but it's there. You know, those thinking Banshee mounts. Got the UR Automotive custom freaking mount. John's beast. What?
There you go, son. Hit that bell and like and subscribe.